LSU adding quarterback Sam Leavitt is a boom for the offense, but so are the explosive wide receivers.
Locked On presents The Portal, the daily podcast covering college football recruiting and everything NIL. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
The Portal Podcast, where you get your daily recruiting, NIL, and transfer portal scoop. I'm your host, Brian Smith, longtime college football recruiting analyst. Thank you for making the Portal Podcast your first listen each and every day right here on the nation's #1 podcasting network, Locked On. We are brought to you by our friends over at Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first ticket purchase. We're going to be discussing how Sam Leavitt is going to be throwing to a bevy of talented wide receivers brought in by Lane Kiffin and his crew to Baton Rouge. Great to get Levitt, but if he doesn't have targets, it really doesn't matter. This group should hit the ground running. It is going to be a big-time aerial attack on the Bayou. I expect LSU to have one of the top passing attacks in the country in 2026. But to start the show, in my take, LSU is now a playoff contender because of adding Sam Leavitt. Runner, passer, tough competitor, experienced, also playoff experience, and above all else, he's a fit all around for what LSU needs under Lane Kiffin. Somebody that is willing to get dirty and go run, quarterback counter, quarterback draw, sweep, buck sweep, all those things. A lot of quarterbacks don't want to do it, in addition to all the fun stuff that Lane Kiffin designs within his offense. That's great. You got to have those plays to throw to all the players down the field. That's nice. But Levitt is a guy that can run the football. I understand that he has the Liz Frank injury. He's going to miss spring. But if you're going to do that, you might as well do it with a future NFL quarterback. Sam Leavitt is that. So here are his stats from 2024. He missed about half the year in 25. So I want to give you his 24 stats where he played a complete season. Take it for what it's worth. But 216 of 350, 61.7% passing, 2,885 yards, 24 TDs, and 6 picks. Now, how is he going to acclimate to Baton Rouge? How is he going to acclimate to that offense? Again, I have no doubts that he's going to be the guy. And here's something else. He came to Arizona State to getting that squad into the Final Four. He has a chance with more talent at LSU. I really just don't think that Sam is going to be denied. And I doubt that Kiffin or anybody else is going to limit him in terms of what they're going to give him in the playbook, his ability to pick plays that he likes. And I really do think that he'll throw his body around despite coming off an injury. That's just how he plays. If you go watch Sam's film from either his redshirt freshman year when they went to the playoff or his redshirt sophomore season this past year, either one, you're going to see the same thing. A guy that will challenge you, running the football, passing the football. He will spread it around. Yeah, I know he had Tyson, the really good receiver at ASU, but if somebody was open, he would let it rip. He's a team-first guy. That means LSU is in a very, very good spot. Now the question becomes, how many players around them are they going to have beyond the skill? And here's the good news. I know there was a lot of concern, rightfully so, over LSU's young, and I do mean young, offensive line in 2025. Well, those guys are getting older now. All that experience, guys like Weston Davis, they're going to be coming back. LSU should have one of the better trench groups in the Southeastern Conference with Sam at the helm and a bevy of receivers. We'll get to that in just a second. They're going to be able to spread it around, and he should have way more time than what they did this past season to throw the football. He's mobile anyway, and he's a guy that could probably run for 700-800 yards this next season if they wanted him to. But most importantly, he will avoid the pressure when it does come his way, extend the play, and keep his eyes down the football field to make plays. Go watch the film. Every quarterback puts his eyes down some of the time, even Tom Brady, etc. Sometimes you just got to take off. Protection broke down. Okay, great. He knows when to leave. He knows when to take off and try to gain yards too. Sam Leavitt has a feel for the quarterback position that goes far beyond experience or coaching. It is innate. He's also a guy, again, I cannot stress this enough. He will throw his body around. Those 3rd down and 2s, those 3rd down and 4s, where everybody's covered. There's going to be several of those situations in the SEC next year. They've got a lot of good corners. They're going to take away your number one, number two option. And even some of those linebackers, they can cover pretty well too. He's going to see the opportunity to take off. A lot of guys wouldn't do it. They don't want to risk any chance of getting hurt. Sam Leavitt will go out there and make that happen. Speaking of making it happen, when we come back, I want to go over a bunch of stats here over the guys that I think, as I do this show on a Monday night, for the receivers that LSU has coming in. They got 8. I want to give you 5 of them. And I'm still getting through the information, kind of going through it. LSU's group is loaded. That is next right here on the Portal Podcast. The new year is here, and it's the perfect time to reset your routine and refresh your space. If you're spending more time at home, you might as well love how it looks and how it feels. That's why you should turn your attention to Wayfair. It's a one-stop shop for getting your home back on track. From bedding and mattresses to storage solutions for every room, Wayfair makes it easy to start the year off fresh. Wayfair has everything you need to get your home refreshed all in one place. Whether you're updating your living room, organizing your space overall, or upgrading your work from home setup, Wayfair's huge selection makes it easy to find exactly what works for your style and for your budget. I recently got a desk to do my work, and I got it in 3 days from Wayfair, delivered directly to my door. Get started, refreshed, and back on track this year with way less hassle and way less money spent. Head to wayfair.com right now and get all things for your home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. We are also brought to you by our friends over at Game Time. There's nothing like the college football season, and we are down to the final game of the College Football Playoff Championship. Miami, playing on their home field, will be going up against Indiana. All the tailgates this year, the packed stadiums, all the excitement around college football, it has been a ton of fun. The energy and all the bands, everything, it's fantastic. But getting tickets sometimes is not what you think, especially as it relates to the prices jumping out at you at checkout. That's why Game Time gives you, the fan, the advantage back. It's the easiest way to unlock amazing college football tickets and experiences in just a few taps. I bought tickets off Game Time not once, but twice in the last couple of months, and it's pretty simple. Put in the team you want or the event. Just type it in the search bar, find it, click on a seat you're interested in. You'll see the price up front. And then once you click on that seat, you can see the view from that seat to the court, to the field, whatever event it is, concert, anything that you go to, you can do it right there on the Game Time app. Take the guesswork out of buying college football tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off. Terms apply. Again, LOCKEDONCOLLEGE for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. If you want to take your game to the next level, check out the Everydayer Club right here on Locked On the Portal Podcast. You can get all your audio downloads, Spotify, Apple, Podbean, or whatever place you get your pods on the go. If you're headed to the gym, the grocery store, a walk, a run, anything else, no ads, $5 a month or $50 for a year. And we also have a Discord you can check out. Just go down to the description below and hit that link. Now let's talk about some LSU receivers. Like this, I'm not even through all the information yet, but here are 5 of them that they have. No particular order. Just going to give you the baseline snap counts, size, where they played, their numbers, contested catches, all that. LSU is loading up. Roman Mothershed, 6'4", 208 pounds. He's got 2 years of eligibility left. Played at Troy last year in the state of Alabama, so he's a G6 kid. 26 of 39 targets were caught, 260 yards and a score. He had 3 contested catches, so you get your big boundary receiver, a guy that can compete outside. He had 470 snaps. Tre Brown, he had 573 snaps at Old Dominion, caught 37 of 60 passes that came his way for 751 yards, 20.3 yards per catch, 4 scores, and he had 7 contested catches. He's got 3 years in, like 3 years left. This is a guy that, like, this just shows you can never tell. 20.3 yards per catch. That's a lot, man. He's got 3 years of eligibility, 6'2", 180 pounds. I have a feeling Kiffin's going to have some ideas what to do with him. Jayce Brown, this is a guy that was banged up a little bit, but he is a explosive player, very much so. Jayce Brown played at Kansas State, 389 snaps this past year, 41 of 68 on the targets, 712 yards, 17.4 yards per catch, 5 scores. He had 6 contested catches. Eugene Wilson III played for the Gators, 313 snaps, 27 to 37 targets, 73%, 242 yards, 9 yards per catch, 3 TDs, 2 contested catches. This is the guy that should take the biggest step up. They screened teams to death with Eugene the last 3 years. I expect to see him catch more passes down the field where the ball travels minimum 10 yards before he gets his hands on it. He's electric. He's been electric since he was at Gaither High School in Tampa. I covered him when he was at the high school ranks. Really good kid and a really good player. I think Eugene's an athlete that, quite frankly, could have an explosive year for LSU. Jackson Harris, this is a kid started off at Stanford, went to Hawaii, and he really blew up last year. Big kid, 6'3", 205, 491 snaps last year for the Hawaii Rainbows. He caught 49 to 74 passes, 963 yards, 19.7 yards per catch, 12 TDs, 16 contested catches. 16. That might be another guy that competes for that boundary spot. Really talented guy. So if you look at those 5 and you combine the fact that they got Sam Leavitt coming in with them, and again, this is just the guys that are the transfers. I'm not talking about the rest of the roster. I haven't got through all the transfers. There's no reason to think that LSU's passing attack, again, with the young receivers and all that combined, that's great, but the young offensive linemen coming back, why wouldn't they be top 3 in the SEC in passing if that's the route they want to go? They'll have Harlem Berry at running back, among others. He's an elite kid that was a 5-star out of the New Orleans area. It'll be a sophomore. They could be a great running team, especially with Sam, but when they have to turn it on in the passing attack, there's no reason to believe that LSU will not absolutely throw it all over the lot, because they can't. They can pretty much tell teams they're going to. They have depth, they have size, they have speed, they have experience, they have production, all coming in with some good players already in that roster that they're going to blend with, offensive line in particular. I just think they're going to be an explosive unit from the outset. Be curious to see if they can get anybody added to the tight end room just to give them more depth and more flexibility, but I'm just being picky. Tre Green and some of those other guys back there, they're really good too. So LSU, they will have an explosive offense in 2026, and they're not even done with the portal. Let's see what else the Tigers do. Thank you for checking out the Portal Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. We will see you again soon.